A very healthy hello to everyone. I'm hopeful that you all are in good health and just enhancing your knowledge with whatever knowledge I have and I'm sharing through this platform. In the previous class, we began discussing about the school social work. We have seen what were the possible reasons for the need of social work, then what are the different fields where social workers in a school actually work. We have seen the functions of a school social work, then what has been the current trends in the school social work. Today, in continuance, we'll see that what has been the levels where the social worker actually works in a school. So we can say that a school social workers works with the individual, or we can say that he works at individual level or counseling. Secondly, he works at group level, and third, at the community level, or by simply saying that he is able to mobilize school and community resources to enable the children receive maximum benefit from the different educational programs. Now, in this slide, I have just mentioned or just summed up that the role of a school social worker is actually one of individualizing, then bringing services to bear on problems, then coordinating those services to get the best results, intervening directly for counseling and group treatment, and last but not the least, addressing the elements of the system that produce the problems or contribute to it. Now moving ahead, we'll be seeing that what are the different qualities of a school social worker. First of all, he should be able to provide individual or group services to children, establish relationship with them, mobilize their internal capabilities and their potentials, and finally to bring the adjustment, that is to solve the problem. Secondly, school social worker should be able to deal with the parents. He should be able to counsel them, get their cooperation, so that he is at best able to solve the children's problem. Thirdly, he should be capable enough to establish rapport with children and their peer group, and then try to know the effects of that peer group on the children. Fourthly, he should be able to balance and establish relation between children's capabilities, schoolwork, and teachers' expectations. So here the work of social worker becomes complicated, but it is of pertinent importance also, because at the same time he is dealing with the three different categories. First of all, with the children, their capabilities. Secondly, with the schoolwork, and then what the teacher expects from a particular student. Fifth, he should be able to get the cooperation of the community also through social action to bring about a change in all those aspects which brings negative or say bad effects like bad social, cultural and economic conditions, and try to know them also. See, this is very important to get the cooperation of the community so that he is able to bring a change in all those aspects and all those conditions and all those causes that are responsible to bring a negative change in the child's behavior. And then that cooperation of the community is very important in terms of mobilizing the community resources to provide the best help to the children and their needs. Sixth, social worker should be enough capable to mobilize and motivate the social and community resources and the services which profits the children. So mobilizing and motivating the community resources and the services so that those resources and those services could be utilized to bring a positive change in the children and their behavior. Seventh is he should be able to establish relationship with the schools and the social welfare fields like child welfare, mental health field, correctional services, etc. Last but not the least is he should possess leadership qualities. He should be able to establish coordination between different workers also, which provide services to children like psychologists, therapists, counselors, and so on. Now moving ahead, we can say that in a school itself, social workers provide diagnostic, counseling, and treatment services to the individuals or to the groups. Here I have mentioned that social worker and students together form a relationship. They move into a relationship which actually involves other group of people like teachers, principals, psychologists, speech and resource teacher, and other school personnel in a consulting role that is related to the educational goals of the school. So the school social worker is actually attached, is actually motivated in a sense that he should be able to establish a relationship with a lot of people at the same time, being in the school environment. Now, the last slide is actually about school social workers, defining them as an extended arm of the educator in fulfilling the educational objectives. They act as consultants as well as case workers, group workers, and community organizers. They even share knowledge with pupils, teachers, parents, and other supporting disciplines. They also provide a link between the school and social agencies and are actually the brokers for the services provided for pupils and their families. They even become assistants, facilitators, special friends to help peer prepare class assignments, handle drug problems, and deal with minor adjustment problems. We can even say that they are able to have a friendly relationship with children and with their problems, recognizing and directing their potentialities and energy towards positive direction. So today we can say that what we need is to consider new approaches to teaching and learning that would employ the unused knowledge of human behavior, that would even emphasize motivation and the achievement of human potential and recognize and affirm the untapped potential of youthful energy and enthusiasm towards positive direction. We need more manpower and clearly defined roles of social workers in a school for the benefit of administrators, teachers, and other school personnel. I think the topic would have been clear. So keep listening to my videos and come up with the topics which you really want to know more about it. I would really be happy to share whatever little knowledge I have. So by the time, do take care of yourself and of the nature around. Goodbye.